Welcome back, chummers, to Shadowrun Returns. Alright, we're in James Telestrian's mansion right now, the estate. Well, first we're going to talk to McCluskey. Want some advice, moron? Of course you don't. You're a Shadowrunner, and you live by your own rules, don't you? I suggest you keep your smart-ass remarks to yourself this time, elf. Mr. Telestrian isn't some street meat you can impress or intimidate. He's the brains behind the throne of Tyr and one of the richest men in Seattle. Should I be impressed? And he holds your leash, right, McCluskey? You his lapdog? Should I be impressed? His smirk gets even bigger. No, you go ahead in there and keep talking trash. That should work out fine for you, direct for brains. You got no money and you got no power. So what do you got? Free will? Yeah, free will. You're dumber than I thought. Enjoy your chat. I'll dispose of your body later. Mr. Quoth. The fussy elf with the air of a Victorian butler studies you from your toes to your tips of your pointed ears before he speaks. Mr. Telestrian is expecting you. You will find him in his office. This is an extraordinary estate. May I look around before I see him? You may wait here for a few moments to gather yourself before you enter Mr. Telestrian's office. Some people find that they need time to prepare themselves before meeting an elf of his stature. However, the upstairs is off limits to you, and the library is occupied at the moment. Do not tarry, though. Mr. Telestrian is not one to be kept waiting long. It is a nice mansion. Ooh, nice alarm. Looking around right now. Nice. Check out the other areas. Algernon. He's here? There's a twinkle in Algernon's eye that wasn't there when you spoke at the Seamstresses Union. It is good to see you again. There's much to do. You run in some pretty different circles, don't you, Algernon? I do not run at all. Dash. I go where I am needed. I am needed here. Seek me out after you have spoken to James Telestrian. Perhaps I can be of service again. Can't go up? Nah. Oh well. As you approach, James Telestrian III looks up from the computer screen built into the surface of his desk and assesses you. Calculating, cold, practiced smile comes to his face. He vibes the kind of rich you don't get from Trivid. It's not the clothing or the trappings or the bow before your better's mansion. It's something else. The feeling that you're being categorized as a resource or a liability or a pawn. I have been reviewing the results of your visit to the Seattle office last night. I admit they are impressive. You have generated a considerable amount of damage to my office complex. killed or wounded many of my security personnel, and cost my vice president of security his job. Oh, so he got fired. In 24 hours, you have accumulated quite a bill with me, sir. How do you intend to settle your debt? Would you take a check? I understand humor. I do not appreciate it, but I understand its uses. Yours was not a good use of humor, however. It neither charmed me, disarmed the tension, nor infuriated me to the point of providing you a quick death. Before you attempt any more of your low-brow monkey shines, I will lay out your tactical situation. You have one piece of information which you might use as a bargaining chip in the little time you have left to live. Why you took what you took. I am interested to know why you and your team of criminals fought your way through my security teams up to my private office to access the Matrix and uncover the location of a simple research project. Well, I guess the simplest answer. It goes like this. Your half-brother Sam Watts hired me to kill his own killer. He had a dead man switch. When I find the killer, I get paid. You impress me, sir. My father's bastards are intentionally not well known, even to themselves. Nevertheless, I fail to see the connection between this Sam Watts' death and a raid on one of my office buildings. There is no connection between the research project and a dead man that I am aware of. Sam was killed by your half-sister, Jessica. Jessica is protected by giant bugs. Aegis kills giant bugs. Kill the bugs, kill Jessica, get paid. Savvy? I find your bluntness somehow refreshing. He touches a button on the desk. Mr. Quoth, please ask my daughter to join us. The young, pretty elf has dark circles under her eyes and a haunted expression on her face. She recognizes you instantly. It's you! You're the man who helped me escape from the Universal Brotherhood. How did you get here? Telestrian cuts in quickly. Thank you, Marie-Louise. Marie-Louise. You have confirmed the identity of your rescuer and given me reason to forgive him for his trespasses against me. She looks hungry for your help. I'm glad you're here. Good to see that you got out okay, Marie-Louise. I'm not okay. I can't sleep at all. I'm afraid that this is a dream and that I'll wake up there and still be there with the bugs. You can relax, Marie. You're safe. It is over. No, it won't be over until they're all dead. You didn't see them. You don't understand. You and those men you flew in here, all you do is talk. It's just like you to form a committee, Father. I knew that someone had to take action. That's why I got Hakim involved. Hakim. The already dead, cold exterior of James turns to ice. I see. It was you and your crippled little friend who leaked Aegis to this man? We will speak of it later in private. Now then, Dash, there are people I wish you to meet. The committee my daughter alluded to. This is a rare opportunity for a man of the streets such as yourself. I urge you to behave. We will adjourn to the library. I would be delighted. I don't know if that was sarcasm or not. Just behave. It wasn't really. There is a weight in Telestrian library, a sense of magnitude and of purpose. You are no longer in the presence of mere wealth, you are in the presence of history. Ah, good. Oh, good. Great. James. Lady and gentlemen, this is Dash. He is the elf who saved my daughter and the only one who has faced our common enemy in combat. Herr Brakos. What does the representative of the great dragon Lofwir have to tell us about the magical insect this Shadowrunner uncovered? Brakos speaks slowly with a deep, melodious German accent. He takes his time, accentuating each word, relishing each vowel and each consonant, tasting them as if they were a delicacy. My lords, Loftware has witnessed the insect spirit's physical manifestation before. Roughly 9,000 years ago, as you are aware, magic ebbs and flows from the earth, cycling from peak to peak over the course of 5,200 years. As the level of magic grows, I can't do a German accent. Hans dear, I love you, but you could babble on forever, and I believe time is of the essence. The painted elf addresses you. Dash, is it? Delighted. The bug you thought was not merely a magical awakened animal like a wyvern or hydra or anything else in the sixth world. In fact, it isn't from this world at all. It's a physical embodiment of an insect spirit from another plane of existence. Is that why I couldn't kill it? Exactly so. Your little buggy friend exists on both planes simultaneously. Now an insect spirit can't simply thumb a ride through astral space and show up on Earth late for dinner, dinner in this case being us. Two elements are required to bring one across the void, a shaman and a host. First, the spirit calls upon a shaman, often in dreams. The spirit seduces the shaman, with promises of great power. The shaman then accepts the spirit as his totem. Next, the insect spirit requires a suitable host. The best candidates are the most disaffected and the disenfranchised. In short, the weak-willed. Their minds are the most susceptible to suggestion, which is helpful in making the transformation. As you may imagine, these are the sort of people easily attracted to a cult, such as the Universal Brotherhood. Finally, by performing what has to be truly disgusting ritual, the shaman serving the insect totem plants the spirit into the host. Willingly or not, then it's feeding time. Harlequin is correct. The insect spirit will then slowly consume its host while transforming into in spirit's own insectoid body, thus transforming itself fully on this plane. What does this have to do with a great dragon and an elf who likes cosmetics? What is bugs from another need killing? Yeah, funny kid, but it's no laughing matter. This is a bigger than hunting down an insect shaman or putting a few 9mm rounds into a bug. The initial bugs require a nest for the summoning of a queen. What was I? So yeah, once a nest has its queen, she literally explodes with newly infested insect spirits. They swarm out of the nest, feasting on all the flesh they can find and implanting more insect spirits into the fresh corpses, again and again and again. The room falls silent as they consider the scenario faces grim. Telestrian breaks the silence. This is not an infestation, Dash. This is an invasion. My Lord Loftweir knew this day would come, but what he did not know precisely when or where. Your rescue of Mr. Telestrian's daughter has exposed the existence of an insect spirit for the first time in this cycle of the world. So you're early to the party this time. That gives you the upper hand, right? We are not early, we merely have experience on our side. The insect spirit is only a resident in the transformed host's body. Conventional weapons can hurt the body and expose the spirits, but the spirit itself cannot be destroyed by mundane means, hence Project Aegis. Herr Telestrian's biotechnology and agricultural divisions worked with my Lord Loftweir's thaumaturgical engineers and designed Project Aegis to destroy an insect spirit once it is released from its host. The formula, a fluorescing astral bacteria strain, exists in the physical and astral plane at once and can thus affect this insect spirit. Now that was a mouthful. You're kidding me. Did you memorize it, or are you reading it off in index cards? My director of R&D, Diane Ravenwood, will explain how Project Aegis will be used in the field, Dr. Ravenwood. Our weapons specialists have rapidly prototyped a delivery device for the fluorescing astrobacterial strain. They've created some prototype launchers which fire Aegis-filled shells. When fired, the shells will discharge a high-velocity stream of the bacteria. In order to destroy one of the bugs, it must first be damaged using conventional weapons or magic until the spirit is released from the host body. Then the insect spirit must be shot with the Project Aegis prototype launcher to destroy it. So Aegis is a multi-dimensional bug spray. Crudely put but accurate. We must stop the Universal Brotherhood from summoning a queen, and we must stop them immediately. You are the only one who has been inside their facility, and the only one who has personally fought these creatures before. That, along with your highly effective assault upon my property, indicates that you are the ideal person to lead the assault. The attack. I'm flattered. The painted elf grins and his red lipstick catches the light. You should be. Come on, kid. When fate taps you on the shoulder, you've got to pay attention. Unfortunately, she has the nasty habit of tapping you on the opposite shoulder, so that when you turn around, she's on your other side, giggling like a deranged schoolgirl. I hate that. Enough. You are willing to undergo this mission, Dash? I'm a professional, and professionals get paid for their work. I assume that serving all mankind involves compensation? Of course. Here's my proposal. If you prevent the queen from being summoned and destroy the insects in the next 1 million nuyen will be divided by the surviving team members. $1 million? Sign me up. Excellent. He claps his hand as if seeing the circus for the first time. Love the way that the short-lived are willing to die even faster. It's very inspirational. Brachos raises his head and Harlequin's clapping instantly stops. There is one final note, a warning if you will. You have seen the danger the insects represent, but you have not witnessed the shaman's power. The shaman must tap into a powerful source of magic in order to summon a queen. We do not know what abilities that power source will grant. Beware of the insects, but do not underestimate the shaman. Gotcha. See 10,000? Hey, don't scare the kid, Hansel. We still need him to go on the mission. By the by, I'm coming with you, Dash. I wouldn't mind seeing these creatures for myself. I missed them last time. Telestrian will bankroll you so you can hire the rest of the team. 10,000, I guess. Find me when you're ready to go and we'll bug right out of here. Yes, speak with Harlequin when you are ready to depart. If you wish to acquire additional supplies for your mission, find my assistant, Quaff. He is highly resourceful. 8 karma gained. Speak with Quaff to purchase supplies. Take part in the council meeting. And gain some extra cash. Algernon. Provide spells, spirit foci, or fetishes to help you on this critical mission quest. I have a question first. Speak it. Who are you? I am a peddler of magical spells, spirits, and foci, nothing more. Truly? No. Do you require my magic? Are you really here? Are any of us? Yes, Dash, I am here, and at the Seamstresses Union, and a myriad of other places, onto the work at hand. Do you require my magic? Were you spying on me at the Seamstresses Union? Eyes wide open at a question. You mistake your importance, Dash. No, I was not spying on you until Mr. Telestrian summons. You were beneath my notice. I saw only a customer. Do you require magic? No, I gotta go. Hans. We do not allow many opportunities during our briefing for you to ask questions, Shadowrunner. You may ask them now. How did the spirit insects get here? When the membrane between planes thins, the insect spirits reach into the mind of a shaman and begin their manipulation, playing on weaknesses and offering unlimited power. The rituals needed to bring the spirits here are performed, but once a shaman takes on an insect spirit as a totem, they begin an inevitable decline into insanity, slowly losing their humanity. Eventually, the shaman completely succumbs, choosing the contentment and sense of clear purpose that being part of a hive provides. Perform your role, serve your queen, that is all. What's it like to serve a great dragon? The German man's eyes narrow. Do not misconstrue my relationship with Lord Lofweir. I do not serve. If Lofweir had seen this before and knew another was coming, why didn't they move faster? Based upon the previous circles of magic, the first insects are not due to appear for another 700 years. My Lord Lofweir believed he was well ahead of schedule. Something is different this time. It is concerning. Why do you think it's different this time? Perhaps it is due to the population of humans and metahumans on Earth being so much higher than on the previous ages. As a result, the volume of magic created by sentient beings is correspondingly higher, or perhaps it is density of the population coupled with the advances of society and technology that has altered things. Magic has never returned to a world like this one before. The density of sentient creatures coupled with the density of information coupled with the new concept, technological persistence of memory, heightens a society's existential angst. Thus, more people realize how truly horrible existence is simultaneously. That in itself may be a form of magic. Loftweir is studying the question now. Where did they come from? As the level of magic in the sixth world grows, for the lack of the better word, the distance between the various planes of reality decreases. When the membrane between the planes is thin enough, ritual magic may be used to draw beings from one another. I should go. Yes, good luck. I know you can get one of these ghosts here on your team. Is he there? Yeah, he's right there. In addition to the Aegis loaded launchers we will provide, I am authorized to outfit you with anything from weapons to supplies to clothing. Show me outfits. So yeah, that was the highest. So there's nothing about that. That's good. Show me gear. The Smart Leak ones are good. Check out Cyber installed. Be ranged. Show me what you have. Basic stuff. Data jack. Need it. So I guess I'm pretty good. Go back to this. I think there's some. Show me what you have. No. Show me gear again. Consumables. I don't even know what I have right now. Hold on. What I got equipped. Got a lot of money though. Ah, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay. So what I want, I can get. Alright. So that's pretty much all that we can do here. So I'm going to end the video here, and I'm going to get the stuff and all that in the next video, okay? So y'all take care, Tremors.